It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show.
Profile so I can get on my line, so I can get it shared to my messenger so people will know we're live. Okay, messenger, okay. Live now. Okay. And I'm gonna send it down. While I'm doing that, I'm going to bring in with me tonight, and he and I are soloing it together tonight. Heartbeat of the South and my heartbeat. My son, Tim Harrington. Hey, Tim.
Hey, how you doing, man? How everybody doing?
Oh, well, I feel a little bit unnecessary, as
Okay.
Rufus Thomas used to say. I feel so unnecessary. I know you probably don't remember.
Nah, that was a little before me on that one.
Yeah. I don't think me or your grandma let you listen to
blues.
Yeah, not that back then that was considered rough blues, the kind of blues that Rufus Thomas used to sing. Yeah.
Well, you know, I was able to hear a little bit on Friday night because of Ever Lee.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's try to get my peoples in here.
Okay.
Say Sandra. Trying to make sure our regulars get in.
All right.
Gonna have to wait. Phone won't act right. Okay, I sent Paul. Okay, Sandra. Okay. Let's see what's Everett and Ernestine doing tonight. A lot of people might be listening to Scorpio giving a address
Oh,
tonight.
really?
Yeah, so
Ah,
we may not have to stay on here long, but we're gonna do it
okay.
at least. We're gonna do, if we do 20 minutes, we do 20 minutes. If we do 13 or
Works
15, we just
works
gonna
for
do
me.
it because that means that the show did air. That's all we're
Right.
trying to do. Make sure
Okay.
keep our
Okay.
audience informed. They can always go back and look at it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start out with you, and your topic is gonna be the topic because nobody's in the studio comment column, but it may be some
Gotcha.
people watching that doesn't
Okay.
show up there on the stats. And then
Right.
second son DJ is watching. Hey DJ One Nation. All right.
Right.
Hello.
Right.
And so I want to talk, and I think that you and I just kind of already talked about it a little bit.
Okay.
I was looking at, I was on Monday yesterday, I made sure that I checked to see if the tag office was going to be open. So they showed the people, they showed Mullen Station Road,
Yeah.
and the people was wrapped
Right.
around like 2 streets. And then people that had
Yeah.
vouchers were supposed to be able to go to the front of the line, and then people were getting it was beginning to be a little aroused because the people that had got there like 5 o'clock wasn't going to have those people walking up there at 8 o'clock hopping in front of them.
Right.
But they had, see, they didn't get no kind of instructions. They didn't put no sign on the door and say people with vouchers line up first. They could have put a sign on the door say people with vouchers will be seen first, and let them to the people with the vouchers to the first front of the line. Right. Nobody else without a voucher would not be seen until the people with the vouchers have gotten theirs. They could put that sign inside the doors, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Dumb door, no sign on the door. And on top of that, they were supposed to open at 9 o'clock at the Mullen Station. They didn't open until 9:15, it was 9:20 or something like that.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
okay.
Yeah,
I thought they still open at 7.
Well, all locations are open at the same time. So
they do?
No, they don't. All of them don't open at the same time. The one on Poplar Plaza opens at 7.
Yeah. I got to go in the morning. I know.
Found out about the Mullen Station simply because they had it on TV News yesterday morning. And then the other locations, I don't know what time they open. So you've been telling me about you had an experience today.
Yes. Well, what happened was I went past the line yesterday, and I was like, man, that's just too long.
Well, you at Poplar Plaza.
Yeah, Poplar Plaza. And the thing about it is Poplar Plaza closes at 3:15. So I said, well, now I just catch it the next day. So yesterday morning, my plan was to get up at 5 a.m. and be one of the first ones up there. Out of all the times that my alarm didn't work, it had to be just this morning. It did not go off. I got when I got up, it was 8:30 when I got up.
Oh, Lord.
So I had to go to the Kroger in that plaza anyway. So I said, well, I'm going to take a look at it. Maybe it's not as bad as it was the day before that. So I looked, I said, well, that's kind of bad, but that ain't too bad. I said, well, let me try it and see how they move it. So I stood in the line maybe about an hour. And I can say it wasn't too bad. But what happened with me on my end, I see the sign with it. You have to have the 2 forms of your mailing address.
So you almost at the door then.
I was half and half.
Okay.
I was half from the back, right in the middle.
I was a long time waiting. Hey, Mary. Mary, that magnificent Mary is in the house. Hi, Mary.
Hey, Mary.
So you had sitting in line for a whole hour.
Yeah, still in line for
I
a
know it
whole
was hot.
hour. It was hot. It was a hot mess. People that were older than me, with me, I can't do what I used to do because of my diabetes.
Hey,
So,
Paul. Yeah.
and I was
So
looking at the older people, and it was just, it was ridiculous. It was
it
ridiculous,
wasn't
like you
ridiculous.
said.
I can imagine.
Wasn't nobody out there. Wasn't no instructions. Wasn't nobody checking on nothing. It was a hot mess. So my plan is to be there first thing in the morning. I check my alarms, so everything should go okay.
You're not
But it's
riding
a hot
dirty, are
mess.
you?
Huh?
Are you riding dirty?
No.
Okay, so you catching it in time.
Yeah. Actually, tomorrow will be my last day. Yeah.
Peter,
So,
Paul, and Mary in the house. Hey, Paul from Canada.
hey, Paul. Hey, Mary.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
talking about
So,
our tag situation, the most embarrassing thing in the nation.
yeah, it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess.
Well, she
It
gave a
really is.
press conference, and I didn't catch all of it. What
Okay.
happened? All I caught was her last sentence. She said, "Nobody works harder than I do, and that's a fact, and that is the truth." So I
Oh
don't know
Lord.
I don't know what all came before that. I just caught the end of it.
Okay.
And then on
Okay.
top of that, they gonna be closed another week in September, a whole week.
What's going on?
They gonna shut down again for a week. Paul
Really?
says, "Is this when you used to die off the Navy ships to swim with the dolphins and mermaids too?" That's how he felt like doing after he had stood in that
Yeah.
line for an
Oh
hour.
yeah. Yeah, it was hot. I tell you, it was hot. And
That's terrible. That's terrible.
it,
And
it
then the
was.
thing of it is, see, people still getting tickets
Yeah.
because they wasn't able to get their tags by no fault of their own, and
Right.
that's wrong. That's just wrong.
It
You
is.
know, because you don't have anything to show that you did go and
You
try.
don't. Not to my knowledge, you don't.
They don't even give you that. They don't even give you that. It's just ridiculous. And thank God I don't have to deal with mine to December. Hopefully by then everything will be straightened out.
Oh
but
yeah,
this,
yeah.
but this is ridiculous. Uh, they showed this elderly senior citizen lady. She had been there since 5 o'clock in the morning, and all she was coming to get was her handicap sticker tag. That go in
Right.
her car window.
Yeah.
And she broke down and started crying because she was just so frustrated and tired, and
Oh Lord.
she said she
Yeah.
wasn't feeling well either.
Yeah.
She had already stood out there 4 hours and they wasn't even open yet. They had the
Yeah.
news
Wow.
lady interviewing some of the people,
Yeah. Yeah.
and so and they say people have last month or earlier this month fell out and ambulances had to be called. They had to be taken to the hospital. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why I was feeling a little funny after about an hour there. And I said, well, I didn't want to chance it. You know what I
Now you're
mean?
not able to stand in the line no hour. Nobody else able to stand in line an hour, but a millennium person, somebody under 25, 25 and under. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know
You
what?
ain't
But I,
really got to have no medical condition, but to stand in a hot outside line in the heat, 100
yeah,
index, 100-degree
right,
index, heated that,
right,
unless you're 25 and under and really healthy. And a lot of them
right.
couldn't
Yeah,
do it because
I agree. I agree.
their body is air conditioned.
Yeah,
It's all our bodies have been trained to be air conditioned in air conditioned mode.
right,
We don't work out in the heat. We don't. We're not in the desert. We're not in
right. Yeah,
Delhi or Africa,
right.
Cairo, Egypt, where our bodies are used to the heat.
Yeah, yeah,
So.
and I saw a couple of elderly people, and I felt so. It just bothered me. You know what I mean?
It was a broken heart. I know what you
Yeah.
mean.
You know, with all the technology we got, they can't put it in a building where it could be people could come inside a building.
I know,
That's just
right?
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah. They could at least let people come in, sit down,
Yeah.
and especially the elderly and disabled.
Yeah.
You know, even if they're not gonna wait on them, they can open that door and let
Yeah.
the elderly and the disabled in there and let them sit in that air conditioning until time for the door to be open.
Right.
And that's what I think. I think that all the elderly and disabled should be, you know, people with medical conditions too
Yeah.
should be served first. They should not
They
have to
should.
stand in line. There used to be a law here in Memphis. I don't know what happened to the law. Because I wasn't even a senior citizen then, but I can remember that before I became a senior citizen, that was the law. These places would wait on the elderly and disabled people with medical conditions first. You know, when there were no
Yeah.
lines for anything. So I just don't
Yeah.
understand.
You don't. Yeah. And even without the law being in place, the majority of us was raised that way. You know what I mean? To
Yeah,
allow
Memphis
elderly
is
to go
raised that way.
before us.
Yeah, Memphis is
Yeah.
raised that way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
It's just it broke my heart to see that lady. She broke down crying. You know, she kept
Yeah.
saying excuse. She kept apologizing to the news reporter, but that lady was hurting. You know, she was sick and she had been standing in line 4 hours, elderly.
Yeah.
And she said she kept apologizing to the news reporter because I was crying with her. But I was saying, I was telling her, talking to the TV, you don't owe her no apology, honey. I know exactly how you feeling.
Right.
I know exactly. I feel your pain. I feel
Yeah.
her pain. But you know, it's just something need to be done about it. Well, the states say they can't take it over, and so the county. Hi, Annie,
Hey,
Amy,
Amy.
Amy. That's
Amy.
Amy. Yeah, Amy from
Yeah.
Canada. Hi, thanks for
Hi,
joining us.
Amy.
We are talking about our license state tag situation. It's been a horrific mess ever since July,
Yes.
and we're talking about how people have been suffering. I saw clips on the news. That's why the lady that I was talking about. And I was saying Tim was in a line for an hour today, and he had to get out of line, Amy, because he's a diabetic, and he had already stood in the line hour, and he couldn't
Yeah.
take her anymore. You
Yeah.
know, so it's just pathetic. So
It
the state
is.
say they can't take over it. They can't take over and do it. And so they, they, the state told the Shelby County government the only thing they can do is oust the Shelby County clerk, Wanda Hammer. Well, she just got reelected. So I don't know if that's going to be their next step or not. But I know somebody needs to do something. If that's
I
what's
believe.
going to take, I don't want to see anybody lose their job. But
Yeah.
if that's what it's going to take to get a replacement in there and get these tags out, then they just need to do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They just need to do it.
Yeah. I believe that too, and also I believe that the state don't want it because it's such of a mess. That may have played a part in it too.
Yeah, they don't want it. It's not that they
Yeah.
can't take it over.
Right.
They take over stuff down in Shelby County when they want to take over. So
This is true.
you
Exactly.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause they take over all homicide investigations now.
Yeah.
Police shootings. I mean, you know, they take
Yeah.
all of those. Oh, they came in, took over that. They can't take it over. They just don't want to take it
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't
Cause
want that
it's
problem.
a hullabaloo mess. It's a
Yes, it
hullabaloo
is.
mess.
From the
I tell
inside
you one
out, it
thing.
is.
Yeah, they can give me $100,000. I go in there and get them tags out. I'll be running that. I'll be running that office like a factory candy line, man. I'll be putting them tags
Yeah.
out of there. I mean, it don't take nothing. You got all the computers to do the work for you. All you need
Yeah.
is some supervision.
And you know what? I'm thinking about it right now. I didn't see not one person that came out of there with a tag. So I'm confused as to what they're giving them. Is it a decal or
They
what?
must don't have any. It must be done ran out of tags then. But I guess that's gonna be a new problem we hear on the news.
Say that again.
I guess they done ran out the plates because
Oh,
see those new plates. I guess they done run out of them because everybody got to convert to the new plates now.
well, we don't have to pay for the new place, right?
It's gonna cost you the same renewal fee,
Okay,
but you know
okay.
the plate does look different. Paul laughing at me when I say I'll get them
Yeah,
tags out there.
I saw the
I would, Paul.
yeah, I saw the plates.
Oh,
Yeah, they were saying it's by law that they change every 8
they
years.
blue. They navy blue now.
Yeah, they blue.
Navy color.
Yeah. I don't really care for them,
But I'm
whatever.
serious. I'm an organized lady. I can get stuff done. I can supervise. I mean, you know, I supervise a team of
Yeah,
21 people online
yeah,
when I do my
yeah, yeah,
seasonal work. I've been a supervisor
yeah, yeah.
before at the airport, dealing with
But
more than 10,000 cars coming through the airport on a daily basis. And that was when
yeah,
we
you
didn't
know,
have computers. Okay.
right, and right, you know, and the thing about that is that simply came from people dropping the ball, not doing their job, and it went all the way to the top. Of course, it falls back on her, but yeah, that's just a lack thereof, not doing their job. It's no excuse for that,
Uh,
and it's unacceptable.
Explain to Paul again why the change on the tag, because you said it, but
Oh,
I think he missed it.
yeah, you know, people around here and around the world, you know, sometimes you wonder why do they change the license plate? Is it something that they want to do on their own? But here in Tennessee, by law, that they must change it every years. So that's the reason that they're giving for the changes of license plates here.
All righty then.
Yeah.
So Paul, did you catch that? And so anyway, though, anybody out there listening to us in the Shelby County government right now, send me $100,000 to my cash app, and I will report from I will report for work at 5 a.m. in the morning, and I'll have half of your backlog tags out by the
Yeah,
end of the day, 5 p.m.
I know,
Okay.
right? So, and now they're trying to say that she put out a statement. I guess this was in her speaking statement, saying that they are 1/3. They knocked it down to a 1/3 somewhere in that area. I don't believe it because the proof is not in the pudding.
I know that's right, Tim. But
Yeah,
I'm serious though. They want to take me up on my offer. I'll show them how to run an office, but I don't want the position.
yeah,
Just pay me $100,000.
right. Contract.
Let me contract. Let me come in there for 1 week time. I don't need but 1 week. I don't
Right,
need but 1 week. I mean, Shelby County ain't got 700 something thousand people, and
right.
the backlog can't be no 700 something thousand. Some of them already got their plates, right?
Yeah,
So hey, you know,
yeah. I mean, yeah. I was looking in the plaza. I saw quite a few of them. But just looking at that, it seems like it should have been a whole lot more. So I don't believe that they're no down to a 1/3. You know what I mean? That's just a
nah,
statement that she
they were
wants to
just
put
trying
out.
that they just put that out at the beginning of this month, try to. That was before election. See, that was before people went to the
Uh-huh.
ballot box. And I guess
Right.
people believed it, and they went ahead and voted for her again. You know, but I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, hey, I mean, she's a woman. She's African American woman. I voted for her too. I can say that I voted for her. You know, because I like to see women in politics. It don't matter what color they are. All right.
Yeah.
So because the reason why I like to see women in politics is because it used to be an all male game, and it's not anymore. But I'm just saying, she can keep her title. But just give me a contract. Let me work as a contractor for 1 week. That's all I need. I'll
Yeah,
have them later. I'll have all those fingers on those machines. Everybody that's got a laptop, a computer in front of them, they're gonna be typing like 90 words a minute. They're not gonna be sitting up with no 2 fingers going like this. Okay, if they go do that, they're gonna have to go down to City Hall or going out to what's his name, Lee's office somewhere, and send me somebody that can type 90 to 100 words a minute. That's gonna get them place out of there. But you got these people that's been working on these jobs. I'm telling you what I know, because we had a lady like that was working with me in the appeals department when I was working for the state of Tennessee. We found people that file appeals on the phone, and you have to type what those people are saying to you on their complaint, right?
Right.
We had one that used 2 fingers, but that lady could work them fingers. I ain't never seen nobody work their fingers like that before in my life.
Yeah. You know what,
I'm saying?
I have to agree with Paul on that one. He said he don't care about the sex or the culture. I just care about someone that is doing their job properly. And I have to agree with that.
But she was. But I'm telling you now, somebody set her up because they didn't want her to be reelected. See, all this happened 2 months before election time.
I heard that part.
So she was doing the job. So how is it somebody was doing the job and all of a sudden she can't do a job?
I didn't know the setup was
the Shelby County clerk stayed in 4 years. So she was doing a job. So how all of a sudden 2 months before election time, everything gets backed up? That's why I'm telling you. You can't believe it. Exactly. You can't believe everything that you hear on the television, because most of them that's reporting it, they just reporting what they were told to say.
Right.
They don't even know what's going on themselves. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
But see, I've been a citizen of this city, this county, for many years. I know how stuff works in this town. Right. In fact, Memphis used to be a town. Then it moved, increased population, got to be a city. And now we're a metropolitan city. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because Shelby County has the largest school district in the state of Tennessee.
Right.
So I'm telling you, the woman was doing a job for 3 years, and then all of a sudden, 2 months before election, everything get messed up.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody was messing with something.
Yeah, I guess the setup is real.
Yeah, the setup is real. So, and I voted for her before, 4 years ago. So this will be like her second run, you know. But so I know the woman can do a job.
Right.
You know. So I mean, a person just don't stop doing their jobs 2 months before an election.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I wasn't aware that it was 2 months before the election.
Yeah.
I just heard you say it.
July, July started happening at the top of July or the end of May. We went to the polls on August 4th. Right. The problem started happening like the end of May. Okay. So it wasn't even quite 2 months.
Month and some change.
You know what I'm saying? So anybody in their right mind should look at this logically and know that if this person been doing a job for 3 years and 9 months, how is it all of a sudden she can't do her job 2 months or a month and a half before an election? There's something wrong with that picture.
Yeah, and here's the thing about it. She's going to have to clean house because she definitely got some informants in there.
Now, she got some people in there that might be jealous of her, and it might be at the higher level. Like I say, they probably wanted somebody else to have a position. So now that she has run, she ran again and she won again, fair and square.
Yeah, and then the thing about that is, you know, she on her work performance.
But the thing about it is, do you think people would have voted for her again if the woman wasn't already doing a job the first time? No.
Yeah, but I'm just saying on a job
Talking about performance rating.
Performance rating. She's gonna take a big hit on that. Now I don't know if she's gonna take it with a hit with the people or not.
She's elected.
Right.
She's an elected official, so she don't have a performance rating. The county gets the rating.
But she still gotta have job performance. So you saying nobody evaluates her?
Well, the mayor, I think the mayor is the only one. The county mayor. I think the county mayor is the only one. Well, yeah, but what is his reason for giving her bad rating? What he need to ask himself is, did he do everything to help fix the situation?
That would be the logical thing to do.
But we're talking
about Strickland.
No, you talking about Lee.
Oh,
Lee,
yeah.
Lee Harris. Okay. Lee Harris is your county mayor.
Well, yeah,
your tasks go through county.
Yeah, it might be a setup. You might be right about that one.
I already know, because I know how politics go.
Yeah. And I know a little bit about Robert. A little bit about what I heard about Robert.
So, what you want to do, Robert Lee? I ain't got a new name. On that note, we going to break.
All right.
Till gave a new name, Robert. All right, then. We'll be right back. Start this year with a beautiful smile. Do you cover your mouth with your hand to talk? Do you look down or up in order to smile? If you answer yes, then you need to see Dr. Corey. 901-300-4800. Remember, a smile is the prettiest thing you'll ever wear. So invest in yourself today. Call Dr. Corey now. 901-300-4800. Dental Expressions PLLC, 3704 Summer Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38122. 901-300-4800. Dental Expression, a proud sponsor of the Emily Purple Show. Okay, we are back in the same.
All right.
Thank y'all for sticking and staying with us. Hey, Sandra.
What's up,
Thanks
Sandra?
for joining us. Yeah, we talking about the tag situations. I said, well, I thank God I don't have to get mine to December, and I hope that everything will be straightened out by then.
Yeah.
And I also made an offer, Sandra, that they can send me $100,000 to my Cash App tonight, and I will report for work at 5 a.m. at the Plaza office. Give me that contract for 1 week. I don't want the title. Just give me that contract for 1 week.
Right.
And I'll have everybody, all the backlog caught up. Because see, I'm move some people around. I'm move some people around.
Right.
If it's not before windows in there. And if those 4 women in there can't take 90 to 100 words a minute, they don't need to be on my computer. Send me somebody from another office. I don't care what office in the county government they come from, as long as they can type 90 words a minute. And then I'm going to exchange this person with your person. Where your person can lie the game around all day, because we ain't going to be playing. We're going to be rolling the tags.
Move some pieces on the chessboard.
Like a back line. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to play chess.
Because I done been in them lines, and I see how them ladies type. They type like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll never get no text process typing that slow. You need some fast typers in there. That's what you need.
Yeah.
So I be moving some people around. And then on top of that, give me some more county computers. Because I'll line some up downside the wall. You see what I'm saying? I'll line some down the wall. They got some space over there in the wall. Move that table out the way where you got all them pamphlets. And I'll put 3 people with computers over there and run computers where they can help. That'd be 7 windows open. That's all you got to do. You got to run.
And with all the technology that we have, I mean, this is something that we were dealing with even before the backup of the license plates, which was these long lines.
People that's true. But I'm telling you the reason for the long lines, they got the wrong people working in office.
You're right. What you know what? Actually, I do recall it's only one in there that's really typing, and that's the one that's not dealing with the customers. The other 3 are dealing with the customers at the Poplar Plaza office.
What do you mean don't really type?
Well, they pick. I guess they pick like you were doing.
Yeah, they picking. That's what I'm telling you now. That's the reason why I say I know how to get those tags. I know how to get the tags out. All I gotta do is replace those people that's been working there. With some people that can type 90 to 100 words a minute. Get them a crash 1 hour course. I give them a crash 1 hour course because they don't need but an hour. Because you ain't doing them. The system will do it.
Yeah.
What system will guide you, basically.
Right.
You're gonna have to do about 2 or 3 or maybe 4 or 5 steps, and bam, the printout is ready.
Yeah, and I've actually seen them picking, so you're definitely right about that.
Yeah, those people need to go and work in the kind of office where it does not require a lot of typing.
Yeah, put them in the storeroom somewhere.
You can put them at a desk, or put them at a desk where maybe they can talk on the phone to somebody or something. They don't need to. If when you got something, when you got a production line where stuff got to get out, and you don't need people standing in lines wrapped around the building, you need some fast typers. And the thing about it is, like I said, they got 4 windows, but what I would do is I would reserve the one of those windows for they could take most everybody play with a card anyway, so they could have the credit card thing set up on the table with them on side the wall. I put 3 computers over there and use those 4 windows. That's 7 people. I'm gonna have me 7. Wait, I'm not finished. I'm gonna have me 7 more people outside with the customers to move that line along, pass that information on out there, make sure they got everything that they need. I need somebody walking the line, telling them what they need. If you ain't got it, you don't need to waste time in line. Go home and get it, come back. That's gonna shorten your line. Just like you didn't get a chance to see that you didn't have something that you needed till you almost up to the door, and you had stood in line an hour. Don't make people stand in line if they don't have to stand in line. And all you gotta do, you have this? 7 people walking the line. Do you have this? Do you have that? This is what we need. And they say, well, no, I ain't got that. Well, no point in you standing in this line getting tired, hot, or sick. Go home, get it, and then come back. We're gonna move this line. And then that's on your line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that would be the right thing to do. But here's where I think some of the problems going in. What you mentioned is the main problem. The second problem that they have going on, we have Jane, Susan, Mary, been there 15 years.
Yeah.
Been there 13 years.
But they can do a lateral transfer. So you can do a lateral transfer. You can get a lateral. I mean, you can be transferred within departments based on the supervisory letter,
right,
placing you somewhere else. Because everybody, look, let me tell you something. The law in Tennessee, when it comes to work law, everybody works willingly, voluntarily.
Yeah, work at will, state. Yeah.
At will. Now, if I need to transfer you, I'm a supervisor, and if I need to transfer you, I don't know, Katie with my boss, to a different department because you're not doing enough production for me, and you got a problem with it, there's a door. Because you got an at-will contract. We give you your pension, you gone on home.
Yeah. And I believe that's the second half of the problem.
Yeah, this particular office need to be run like a production line. It don't need to be run, and the tax office downtown too, with property taxes the same way. But this particular tagline, everybody don't own property, so they can get away with it. But people that don't own property own a car. They gotta have their tags. So you're dealing with more people. Therefore, this particular office needs to run like a production factory line.
And that's what it requires. And but they got some break.
They
got some break.
Some French toast. That
sounds
good.
And my thing, it's a Memphis mentality where the supervisors are crossing lines with the employees. They friends with the employees. They've been knowing the employees.
So now they can't supervise it.
Now you can't supervise them. You see what I mean? The buddy system. Yeah.
See, every time I've been supervisor, I don't never make friends like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm friendly to you, and I take your friendliness toward me, but no, we ain't going no further than that. I don't want to know about your home life. You don't need to know about mine. We ain't going out together, have no drinks, not unless it is a company thing where everybody goes out.
And that's the
only way you can supervise your employees. That's the only way you're going to be able to supervise somebody under you, is that you do not get personal. That's the only way.
Right.
And that's where they make their mistakes. They get so buddy, go out to drink, telling all their business.
Yeah. and you'll walk in and think that the one under her is the supervisor because she
know, right?
Shots. Yeah,
I know, right?
She's like, you ain't the supervisor. I thought you was the supervisor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes,
but see, I that's why I never had a problem. Because I tell them like this. I didn't come to work for you to like me. I came to work to get my paycheck.
Right.
And if I go down on anything, you coming down with me. I let them know that up front.
Yeah.
So they already know where I stand.
Right.
And so now I don't have time for no games. So they see that's gonna cut out the game plan right up front.
Yeah. Yeah. And understanding is the best thing in the world.
Yeah. And I mean, and that's why a lot of supervisors, people in management, make their mistake.
Exactly.
They don't tell them up front, look, I didn't come here to be your friend. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here for you to like me. You can like me or not like me. We have a job to do. I came here to do my job and get my paycheck.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
and that's all you gotta say.
And people will respect be the way it's done.
Yeah, they used to call me Little Hitler over at the airport. I said, why y'all call me that?
Yeah.
That's like a Miss Emily, you don't play. You're a shot caller. You just call it straight.
But the thing,
you got a job to do.
Yeah, and the thing about that is once you put that out there on Front Street and stand firm on it, you won't have that problem. Yeah, but you have to stand firm on it.
You have to stand
firm. You know what
I
mean? Like you were talking about, right?
You have to stand firm on it because I remember when two cashiers got into it with each other at the airport. The other supervisor, she wanted to fire them right there on the spot. I said, no, it don't call for that, Sheila. I said, let me talk to them. So I talked to each one separately so I could find out what the problem is. You don't fire nobody without finding out what the problem was and not what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the cat scratching at each other, but they got separated, you know.
Yeah.
Our what you call God, you know, the one that drive the van, I think that was his name, Willie, at that time. You know, he separated them. We put them in separate rooms, let them cool down. Sheila wanted to send them home. But see, these were single mothers.
Right.
And I know they both had children.
Right.
I said, look, no. I said, it don't count for all that shit. Let me talk to them. Okay, so Paul says, from Canada says, for me, I had a lead hand, but we were goof friends and neighbors and sometimes hung out. But I respected he was above me, and I worked on his shift for 12 more years. We used to ride together at times. I understand. That's good.
Yeah, that's
but
good
most
thing.
people aren't able to do that.
Right.
So you're 1 in a million, Paul. You're 1 in a million, because I've seen men, even men in management,
yeah,
you know, get to the point where the other one forget that the other one is supervisor.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, as they say over in British history, Mr. Wall London, you have forgotten your place. You know, just something like that.
Right.
They don't say that. Who do you think you talking to, or do you know who you talking to? They just say,
right.
Well, Mr. Mortimer, you have forgotten your place, or you have forgotten your station.
Right. Yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah.
Paul saying he was his best supervisor. Well, I guess he was. Y'all was best friends. Hi, Rita. How you doing?
Hey, Rita.
Good to see you again, girl. Talking about them tags again. Tim got stuck in the line for an hour, had to leave, girl. He didn't even get his tags. So make sure you play about it. Paul say we are still friends and neighbors.
Well, that's good, man. That's a good thing.
Like I told you, Paul, you are 1 in a million.
Yeah, that's very rare. Yeah, you are.
You're 1 in a million. Yeah,
that's 1 in a million.
But Miss Rita can tell you now. Miss Rita and I work together.
Yeah.
And Miss Rita can tell you about me, and I can tell you about Miss Rita. Me and Miss Rita, we wasn't no kisser-uppers.
Yeah.
We weren't no kisser-uppers. We didn't want to be no friends with a supervisor. All we wanted to do was do our job. And what did Paul say? Paul says, no one in 5 billion. No one in 5 billion. Okay. Rita said she got her tags in May. So Rita, you got your tags before the backup, right? Did you have to stand in line a long time? Paul says
it has to be in your month. They won't let you do it like the month before.
Yes, you can. I do mine a month before all the time. What it does is it's just gonna move your due date up.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like yours was due this month. You could have got them last month, but then next year your tax will be due again in July.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I always go a month ahead because I'm just a person like that. I like to plan. Right. Let's see, who is this now? Paul says, shouldn't you and Miss Rita keep your secrets? We didn't have no secrets. No, we didn't have no secrets. We wasn't that kind of like you and your neighbor. We didn't have no secrets. We did our job. We were top-notch performers on our station. Yeah. And she really was like the only person I really hung out with, right, Rita? Rita can tell you I ain't fooling around with them folks. Paul says
45 minutes. Okay.
Paul says, so Tim, you're in the line, left turn on your charm. He said, next time you're in the line, turn on your charm. But there ain't nobody out there for him to turn. Nobody out there for him to turn on the charm too.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. Yeah, the charm don't work. If that worked, everybody would be using it.
I know, right?
Yeah, it don't work.
Rita said she made about 40 5 minutes. Some of them was in
Oh,
May,
that's good.
and I went around the 16th.
That's
You know
good.
what?
Yeah.
And
So
all the
she hit right
times,
there in the middle of the month.
yeah, but when I'm gone, I never had to stand in one long line, and it wasn't that long. There was only that's when I got mine last December, and it wasn't but about 9 or 10 people ahead of me, and I didn't even have to go early. Well, I think I probably got there like 7:15. I was out of there by 8 o'clock. I was like you. I mean by 8:30. I was like you, Rita. But I was they was moving that line then. That's why I can tell you. One Hammer has been doing a job. She's been doing a job for 3 years and 9 months. So a person just can't suddenly stop doing their jobs a month before the election. And to show you that God was on her side, she got reelected for the same position.
Yeah.
So the people spoke for her. The people knew that she had to be doing a job, otherwise they wouldn't have voted for her. They come on now. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have voted for her if they think she was doing a job, right?
Yeah.
I mean, even with the bag up and all that mess going on, Rita says,
but it's
Rita says that's correct. Emily was one of the realest people that I worked with there. As for the tags, I went to the Popular Plaza location. Yeah, that's where I go to, Rita.
Yeah, that's where I go to, Miss Rita.
Paul says,
I gotta be there in the morning.
Paul says, well, you better set the alarm, make sure you set it.
Yeah.
Paul says, well, Larry and I have a few funny stories. Well, several, I mean, not several. Rita and I have a few funny stories too. But he said, and I used to embarrass him around the women who worked there. I loved his beet red color. Beet red color. Hi, Jen. Jen in the house.
What's up, Jen?
Say hi. I'm sorry late. I got tired with other business. Hope everyone doing well. Oh, that's right. Sybil was not here tonight because she got her dates mixed up, and you know she on a film set somewhere. Yeah. And she called me. She called me about 11 o'clock this morning, and when she realized it, yeah. So she's not here, Jen. Good to see you. How you doing?
Yeah, all good to see you, Jen.
Yeah. So we're not gonna have politics, Paul, on Thursday night because all of my team is gonna be on the film set on Thursday. Yeah. And we gotta be there at 4, and we'll probably be there for 3 or more hours, you know. So Tim, make sure you bring your medicine, bring your water.
Gotcha.
Put some structured water in the freezer in a bottle, and bring some structured water in a bottle that's not frozen. So you won't run out.
Yeah, I'm out.
And you can borrow one of my Depends if you need to.
I don't think we're gonna get that rough. we shooting a commercial, not a movie.
Paul, thank you, Paul. Paul said that's okay. A good old mother and son program, yeah. And Jen said she been busy.
Yeah, I feel you.
Well, that's good, Jen. I know what you mean. They say idleness is a devil's workshop, and so that's why all of us get along so well because we're always busy, aren't we? Always busy. Well, Tim, we gotta get out of here. Yes. Everybody that came in late, y'all gonna have to watch the replay, okay? But Tim and I.
Yeah, watch that replay, y'all.
Paul from Canada says, yes, I read that, Emily Gilbert. You got to send me a picture of this Emily Gilbert you keep calling me. That must be some celebrity in Canada, Paul, because I don't know that person. And you've been calling me that ever since you started watching the show, and I never asked you, who is Emily Gilbert? But now there is an British actor named Emily Mortimer. And on one of my Sunday shows, I think it was my last one, I didn't broadcast Sunday, but I talked about how I had kept having this recurring dream where I was looking for my Uncle Mortimer. through my life. About, you know, it used to happen more regularly when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I think I've only had it maybe one time since I've been a senior citizen. But Paul says, I don't know her. I type in your name and hers come up. Oh, really? Wow. Well, I don't know how you doing that. I don't know how you doing that, Paul, when you're supposed to be typing a P. You're supposed to be typing a P, not a G. Blame Facebook. They do that. I just type in your name. They add the rest. Oh, okay. I got you. Jenny says a hint, Paul. Next Pearl's Politics. I have a story, a true one I'm going through now. Oh, okay, dear. All right. Well, I hope it's not a sad one. And I hope everything is okay. All right. Paul says, he just types in EMILY.
And it does the rest, huh? I thought Emily Dickens would have popped up before that.
Well, Emily Dickens is not alive. She doesn't have a Facebook account.
Yeah, but
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. It has to be somebody that has a Facebook account.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, so Tim.
Yes.
Your closing words. Take us out of here.
It was fun tonight. Yeah, it was a fun show. You know, lasted a little too short. I enjoyed it. But y'all, with these tags and these lines, sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying.
That's right.
With that being said, I love, peace, and happiness. I wish you all, and good night, and be safe out there.
All right. Well, I just listened to everything Tim said. Plus, I want to add, thank you guys so much, our loyal fans, for always coming in. Thank you, Miss Frida, for joining us.
Thank you.
One of our newest viewers, and thank you, Amy, from Canada, also new viewer that's joining us. And so that means that we will see y'all on Friday night. Since we're on broadcast on Thursday, we'll see you guys on Friday night on the Emily Pearl Show. And we don't know what's going to happen. By the way, the guest that missed Friday night with his brother was in critical condition in the hospital. SYBIL thinks that his brother is doing better now.
Okay.
So I want to thank you all for your prayers. Rita says you're welcome. And she said, Jenny said she has time trying to type or coming 3 times now and it won't get to you. I guess the hint would have to wait. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, there it is. Is that it? Is that your hint? An exclamation mark? That's not much of a hint. Oh, excuse me. That's not much of a hint, Jenny. So, anywho, thank you guys so much, because what we do for you. We don't make any money. We just like what we do, you know, and talk shows. We're going into our 10th year on March of next year, 10th year broadcasting. We started out on radio, and then we've been on Facebook now for, I guess, 7 of those years live. And so we're going to have Jenny and Paul from Canada and Amy from Canada and Miss Rita. I know you're going to be there. We're going to have a big do. We're going to have a big do in March to celebrate our 10th anniversary here in Memphis. I'm working on that now. Oh, here's your hint, she said. Well, the next product is, I did put that. I showed it up there. It came up. You said you was going through something. And you'll have a true story. Yeah, I showed it. I showed it. Plus, I always look over here to the right. You'll see your comments come up. I just show them in addition to them already being up here. See right here. See right here where Miss Rita said, you're welcome. See that right there? And Jen, there. Every time you type a comment, it comes in and shows right up there. Okay. All right. All right then. So that's our time for tonight. We'll see you guys again on Friday night, 7 o'clock. SYBIL should be back then. Oh, she said didn't show on her end. Oh, okay. Well, at least we got it finally to show. You know how this. You know how these studios and systems are. It's always a delay.
Yeah.
Even in the studio, it's always a delay, and the delay is showing on Facebook. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. I see your last line. I'm just now put that one on the screen, Jen. But it's up there at the top. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Listen. Hope y'all can tune in with us on Friday night. Sybil should be back, and I don't know. We may play a game. We may have family game night where you can win something. We might watch some funny video clips. I don't know. We'll just see. We'll just see. All right.
All right.
Thank you guys so much, but that's our time. And so we're going to say good night. We love you. Bye-bye.
It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show.